That's not the last we'll see of Dijkstra, of course. We will definitely find him later in the game during a very important quest where we may or may not have the option to break his other leg. And a bit of irony. No, it's weird. Like, you get the option to do it in that quest. Kind of spoilery, but I'm not telling you why or anything. But you get the option to. And it's Dijkstra. He's a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. And you want to do it, but I think if you want to get the quote-unquote good ending for the game, you really don't want to. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, because I'm torn. Do I want the good ending, or do I want to break Dijkstra's leg? It's such a conundrum, isn't it? Maybe I'll show me breaking his leg, but I'll actually just not, you know? Okay, there's a drop box. Place the holy tome. We're actually...
Must be the drop box.
Right behind me.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in far corners before midnight.
Okay, so let's head to the arranged meeting place. Kind of a weird Dropbox location. Like, dude, those priests gotta be suspicious, right? Like, people just walk behind them, throw a book in the Dropbox, and then suddenly this one guy probably checks it a lot, or at least watches the area, and occasionally comes and checks it. Often, I'd assume. I don't know, it seems like not the brightest place to put a Dropbox. Or maybe the priests are in on it. Who knows? Gotta head out to the far corners here, though, and wait till midnight. I do believe the spy in question is someone that we already know. Someone that we did not encounter at all in the second game, but we did encounter him in the first game. And funnily enough, you have the option to save him from dying in the first game or let him die. The third game just doesn't care. If you let him die, he's still going to be here in the third game, so fair warning on that part.
Now just to hide and wait.
Do I actually... Oh, I actually have to hide, okay.
Blind man would even spot me here.
Good hiding spots. Down here? How would I get down there? That's not how. Is there like a cupboard or a wardrobe or something? I feel like it's definitely... Oh, what's this?
Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic.
Fucking really? Behind the door? Okay. Sure. The best place to hide is behind the door. But not behind the other thing. No, that's... A blind man would spot me there, but not behind the door. Wait a second. Wait, that's not who I thought it was, actually.
Triss? How'd you know to... Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming. Hide.
Go hide in that place that any blind man could see you at. I got behind the door. It's a better spot. Okay, this isn't who I thought it was either.
Manga. Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you.
No, it's Roach,
But answer our
obviously.
questions
Same voice
and
actor.
We'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Had enough?
Fuck off. I can take this.
Peel off his fingernails next.
And I'm just
You
getting
know how to do that.
must be thinking, this can't possibly hurt any worse. Oh, it can.
Enough! Enough!
So, gonna talk?
Yes! Yes! Just tell me what the fuck about!
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
I won't say. No way!
Sure about that?
Radovid. I work for Radovid.
And the wheels keep turning.
Radovid. What did he hope to gain by helping Menga?
He seeks to clear the field before he arrives.
Makes sense. Easier to take a city whose mages are gone.
Bastard. He'll pay for this.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menga captured him.
Right. That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
You expect an apology?
No. But I've a right to be surprised, haven't I? Dandelion is on Temple Isle, in the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menga's orders. Issued in person.
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us?
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
Why? I told you. I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Just take his memory. Why kill him?
Strip him of his memory.
If he ends up dead, that'll be more suspicious.
But I helped you. I helped...
It's not so bad. I promise.
Case, slay, and gave.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. Vile. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now. Go home. Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today. But there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Menga's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Menga orders him transferred to Oxenfurt, right?
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menga's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, so now we gotta go track down Dudu. I swear, like, 90% of this game's main story can be attributed to, I gotta find this person. I gotta find Ciri. I gotta find Yennefer. I gotta find the Bloody Baron's daughter and his wife. I gotta find Triss Marigold. I gotta find Dudu. I gotta find Dandelion. Oh, I don't want to do a matter of life and death. That is Triss's romance quest. We will be doing it, but it'll be one of the last things we do this stream. I'm pretty sure. I think second to last quest, actually.
What a freak.
we want to do the plays the thing, and this is a pretty fun quest, actually, if I remember it right. We got to go talk to Priscilla to start
I
it.
believe I ate something terribly disagreeable.
Should be still on the second floor, I believe, in her room.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assume Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer.
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts.
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help,
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the mummers, how'd they meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Not sure I'm cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
All right, we got to write a play now. It has to convey a message, and it needs to be good enough for Dudu to come see it.
Yeah, all clear.
Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his No, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Sure.
Sounds great.
Really think so?
I'm saying sure
Lorenzo
because I don't know
Molla.
the alternative.
Yeah. Or perhaps not.
I don't know about the Lorenzo
Wait,
Molla
I've got
guy.
it. We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwall. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster. there to steal Princess Pavetta. They want him dead, but at that instant, a Witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
I probably don't get a say in it, honestly, considering she just switched it up immediately after I agreed to it.
Will I get a say in any of this, or have you decided everything already?
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best ones.
Meaning yours.
Well, you must admit I'm better acquainted with the theatre. Naturally, you'll play a part in shaping this play. Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works later.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witcher's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
I like the first one. It's short, simple, sweet, gets the point across.
Let's go with The Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A Witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Oh, we gotta go with a comedy, really. I'm not a dramatic person. I'm not a funny person either, turns out.
The safer option.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner.
No, let's go with the comedy.
Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh,
Picture.
just keep quiet. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard of the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Alrighty, we got the play written. We gotta take it to the troupe now. We need to definitely mention Dudu. We got like a little sneak peek here. No monster is he whose shape can shift. From the ceremonial. Basically, you're not a monster, Dudu. Even though you're a Doppler, you're not a monster.
Eternal fire, how it works.
Yeah, we gotta mention Dudu to the troupe, and apparently they owe him a big debt, so they will just instantly agree to help, ideally. Right? Okay, in through here.
Where are you going? That's a place
Oh.
of culture, not a trough for swine to trudge to.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Whatever.
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Okay, my movement went a little weird there.
Holy moly.
Where is this Madame Irina? Is it you?
Madame Irina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia, Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there. How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed. Though I am curious how serious it is.
Oh, you know,
Did he
just
seduce
another
a powerful
execution
man's
for him.
wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
I want to stage a play, something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Try the docks, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
You know, I love that. You should spread the word and tell people about this. Okay, who do I tell? How do I do that? Well, fucking, I don't know. You could try these people, but oh, they aren't there anymore. So, figure it out yourself. Okay. Recruit jugglers from the performing troupe Buck, called the Puffins.
Aid me in my hour of need.
Oh,
That is optional. Maybe we should do that first, since it is
Oh, you don't
optional.
mean to.
Let's head that way.
Ow! Bandit!
The ushers seem to be required.
Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination towards...
Right, so over this way somewhere.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I think we're starting to get close. The icon on that mini-map is moving.
Oh! Do you see what I do?
Is it this house, or is it over a street? It's over a street or two.
Unbloody thinkable!
The eternal fire protects us.
Oh my god, it's so far away. I'm not even looking where I'm walking. I'm just looking at the mini-map to see if we're getting closer. Alright, how do I... Where's the door? Is this a door, or is this... Oh, that's the door. Okay. Looked like a window.
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the Puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug? Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs in the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened Nyssa. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
They harm any of you?
No, not yet. But it's merely a question of time.
Nyssa overheard talking about setting fire to something.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Arena's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
I mean, I just dealt with Junior, one of the actual crime lords of the city, so it can't be that hard to deal with this Fatso guy, right? It's this marker over here.
I dare you to say
Are you guys Fatso's gang?
So you're the ones.
Oh, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Hemmelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Leave the puffins alone.
Aye, we will. Alone.
What the hell?
Black magic. He's a fucking witch. Get him!
So I'm assuming the alternative here was to pay them all off, or fight all three of them, versus only fighting one, I guess?
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath a hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. And don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
Alright, so we got the puffins. Let's go get the ushers. Just going down to the docks, I guess, to find some strong men looking for work. Seems simple enough. Did that guy say Geralt of Rev? I've never heard Rivia shortened like that. That's a little weird. Oh man, this is the main square right here. I feel like it took a lot longer to get over there than it took coming back here. Interesting. Maybe it's because we went like a roundabout way, because we were going to the ushers first. I don't know. They shouldn't be too far off now. The docks are right over here. And I don't know, are we like looking for a specific group, or are we looking for just various individuals like we're gonna have to ask around? Also, it's a little bit further than I thought, because we aren't going to those docks we just passed. We're going to the other docks that are on the other side of the city, because why the hell not, right?
Me? The more I drink, the clearer I think.
The more he drinks, the clearer he thinks. I stopped because I didn't realize his name was Drunk. It looked like it was some other name that started with a D. So I like, is that an important character? Who the hell is that? But no, he's just a drunk. Alright, come on. How far away are these guys? We gotta be getting there now, right? Slay you like a dog. Oh, are we gonna have to do some fist fighting here?
Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face?
Why not both? 2v1.
Witcher versus the beast of Metina. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
You guys really from Nilfgaard?
We's from ploughing Metina, damn it! Not Nilfgaard. raised by wild hounds on the windswept plains of Magdera. Brothers, forged in bloodshed, veterans of Metina's infamous filthy arenas. Who dares face the wild men of the south? Who will look the beasts in the eye?
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage.
Actually want you to usher, keep the peace, make sure no one's ass gets kicked, on stage or off.
Got the wrong men. Ass kicking's what we do.
Yeah, I'm not paying you. We'll do the fight.
How about a wager? If I beat Hal, you'll come work for me, gratis.
See, Hal's no fan of mummies. Failed romance. Spare you the details. You'll need something special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us both on, same time. Fight of the century. A witcher against the two-headed dragon of Metina.
What if I
Oh,
lose?
it is a 2v1.
Oh,
Okay.
you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay us double.
Fine. Fight you both.
Cough up the coin first. Lose, and it stays with us.
Double your wages, as promised. But if I win, I get it back.
Now, finish him! Got something special lined up.
Alright, here we go. Start with Sophus here.
That's it. Right in the
It's a little unfair with them teaming up. But there's one down. There we go. Alright, Hal, your turn.
That's it.
Mistake.
Come on. Beat him into the water. Fall into the water.
That's it.
There we go. Easy. Now give me my money back.
Well, well. Ain't often you get such a lovely thrashing, eh, Al? Man's speechless, but I can see it on his mug. Bugger likes it. Time we got some rest. We'll guard whatever you want. For free, eh, Al?
I feel like Hal didn't really get an option in this.
And don't fret. We'll get there before any of the dancing starts.
Alright, should be everything we need. We're gonna have to walk way back over there to the main square. Actually, no we aren't, because there was a signpost, and now we actually know where we're going, so we'll use that. Save some walking.
How is business?
Right, and where's the quickest way in? It's over here. Oh look, they're already here.
Doppler belongs to the fire. Bolt does what it can, but it's technique what matters most.
Alright, let's go find Irina, let her know we are all ready. See the actress, I see the actor. Is she inside here? Ah, yes.
Ah, there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
It's not at all badly written. In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant, the witcher, and the queen, but I'm not certain who should play the prince and the princess.
These performances bring in much coin.
Well, it varies. On good days, the square is barely capable of accommodating everyone. Other times, we're lucky to earn a handful of coppers. Of course, we shall pay you a fee as well. You're a member of the ensemble now.
Thanks. Who's playing the Witcher?
An amateur. It'll be my first time working with him, but I'm confident he'll pull it off.
Newcomer to the troupe?
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
A Witcher playing a Witcher. I mean, I'm not an actor, but it's probably a good idea.
It's a good idea. Doubt I'll get a standing ovation, but Dudu will see me. That's the key.
But you will make an effort, won't you? Learn your lines, at least.
I'll give it a shot, of course. So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
Okay, do we want Irina, the experienced one, or the young and beautiful one? I think it's obvious.
Let's have Priscilla do it. No offense, but most people...
Assign greater importance to appearance than to talent. I understand. I shall let her know. I'm certain she'll be wonderful.
So who do you see playing the Doppler Prince?
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him. But sadly, I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Ooh. I think we go for Maxim. That sounds fun.
Let's risk it and give the role to Maxim.
He's had a good spell of late, so maybe he won't let us down.
Oh, he totally won't let us down at all.
All right. Got the cast figured out.
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career as a mama?
We can start now.
Oh.
Looked over the script.
Wait, was I supposed to look over the script?
We can start anytime, even now.
Oh god.
Well, we've no time to lose. Come to the stage.
Okay.
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you like to putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, you going to wear hose and a codpiece?
Come, Geralt. You must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
I'm totally not looking up the correct lines right now, so I at least know them. Slay beasts most foul, perhaps midst the guests, seems men's hearts, but a base heart, no monster is he. Got it.
Novigrad, welcome. We have for you an exquisite comedy. Its title, The Doppler's Salvation. The players, Witcher Geralt as himself, Katerina as the queen, Leo Raib as the humble servant, appearing as the prince, the delight of audiences far and wide, Maxim Bollier. And as the princess, the lovely Trabaritz with the voice of a nightingale, Priscilla.
See, I feel like people know Priscilla really well too, so like just hearing that she's in it, they'll be more excited, you know? Definitely got a full crowd.
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. But first, some wine to steady my hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. A monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows. Your reward you'll receive on my finest pillows.
To slay beasts most foul.
To slay beasts most foul. 'Twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed, the witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay, thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast. Though at least, ere he goes, he'll enjoy a last feast.
So they're setting up a witcher to kill the prince.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear.
Perhaps midst the guests.
Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
And we're just zooming through these acts.
My dear, long have we hid our love's
Oh,
tender
no.
fires. Months
Good old
I
Maxim.
held back my loins' heart desires. Tonight shall it end. Be my wife. That's my plea. And then I shall pluck your ripe virginity.
Oh, darling, I will!
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Ah! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. My bowels contract, a foul beast to deliver.
Hark, hark. 'Tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor.
I like the mask suddenly being put on. Seems men's hearts, I think.
Seems men's hearts can love, for changelings foster.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop, beast or man! 'Tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes.
But a base heart.
But a heart that is base, such as in this knave aches.
It's not
Witcher,
even the line.
'Tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this.
No monster is he.
No monster is he whose shape can shift.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend.
Oh, Dudu has a scar. That must be him.
Page, in chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Calling him
Come
out.
on then, governor. Up you go. On stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after. Doppler and princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! Give it a rest, mate. Can't you see it's all in fun? This is a comedy. A ghoul could play the prince. Lighten up, for God's sake.
Yeah, so I think if you don't get your lines right and too much messes up in the play, it will turn into just an all-out fight in the audience. And I definitely remember that happening when I first played this part. Because I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. I didn't actually read the lines, and I just guessed it.